Hi lovies, welcome back to my channel, and I'm so glad you're here if you are new. So I hope everybody had wonderful holidays. We did. It was quiet and cozy, but it was a great time. But it wreaks havoc on the mobile homestead, if you know what I mean. And the worst place is the kitchen. After the holidays, my kitchen just feels grimy and gross and disgusting. So today I'm going to start a deep clean, and I'm going to take down some of the Christmas decor. I want to take down all of the Christmas decor, but it has done nothing but rain here in southwestern Pennsylvania. So our yard is a literal swamp, and it is the kind of mud, I think they call it like a sucking mud, where if like you step in it, it'll literally take off your shoe when you try to step out of it. It's really bad. So I've been collecting some of my Christmas stuff on the bar behind me there, and hopefully I will be able to do a Christmas takedown by the middle of this week and have it posted for you guys very soon so that you can have some Christmas takedown motivation. But today I am definitely going to be focusing on my kitchen because it takes the brunt of the holiday mess. So everything needs to be cleaned, and I'm just going to do my best at getting it done. And the first thing I'm starting off with is I'm going to get the dishes going in the dishwasher, clean my sink, my sink, I meant to say, and my stove, and I put those two words together because I also want to get New Year's Day dinner on the stove. I am doing this on January 1st. I'm going to be making a really good Angus beef like stew, and I want to get that on the stove. So the first thing I want to do, as you can see, look at my stove. It is a disaster. And I'm using scrubbing bubbles for the bathroom, but it says on there great for kitchens as well on the back, because I really need that. I really need the good stuff because my stove is just, everything is just gross. It's gross and grimy and it needs some change. And when I started to do this, I was looking at my burners, and my burners are just disgusting. So I take my stove apart. I'm not doing any kind of like fancy, like, you know, I tried all this stuff off of Pinterest before to get my burners supposedly to look brand new. I don't think that works. You have to buy brand new burners. But I am going to put my burners in the sink with some power wash Dawn and soapy hot water, and let them soak while I get the stove cleaned, because I got to get the stove spick and span, which makes no sense, right? But I got to get it cleaned because I got to get the dinner going, because I want it to simmer all day on my stove. And a lot of you may be asking, well, Missy, you are a huge Instapot user. Why aren't you using your Instapot? I am so glad you asked, because the day before, for New Year's Eve, my daughter requested chicken buffalo dip, and I made the chicken buffalo dip in the crock pot, the Instapot, and it, you know, there's no way we can eat a whole Instapot of buffalo dip, so it is back in the refrigerator full of buffalo dip. So I'm actually going to be doing my stew on the stove. So I'm so glad you guys are here, and if you need some deep cleaning motivation for your kitchen, if your house is anything like mine and your kitchen takes the brunt of the holiday festivities, then this is the video for you. I'm so glad that you're here, and you guys can get up and clean with me. I'm going to put some of this to some really good music to get you motivated, and you can go ahead and clean with me. I'm so glad you're here. Like I said before, let's start off the new year doing a deep clean in the kitchen.
Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm just a flight to get up here. We love discharging. I can't waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling.
So one of the things that I want to do is get rid of this spice rack that my husband and I made about a year ago using Dollar Tree supplies. I went to Aldi's and I found this adorable little spice rack, and I thought it would look great with all of my Pioneer Women stuff. So I'm going to reorganize everything and get my spices on the counter.
A couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me, too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple, try to talk about what's on our mind. Spend on fuel, beating heartache on the move. Sometimes I just wish we knew, hey, how to call up without losing. But I drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple, try to talk about what's on our mind.
All right, lovies, now that that stove and everything is spick and span clean, we got to get this stew on so that it can simmer most of the afternoon, so it'll be ready for dinner. So the first thing I'm going to start to do is I'm going to get some butter in my little Dutch oven here and get my, I think it's Black Angus beef stew cubes is what it's called. And I got these for, I think it was $9. It's 2 pounds, and I got them from Aldi's. Aldi's actually has very, very good meat. So I want to brown these stew cubes, if you will, up a little bit so that they hold their flavor, because they are going to simmer, you know, for a good 3-4 hours. So my personal opinion, I think by browning your stew meat, boy, I can talk today, in a little bit of butter before you throw everything in and all of your broth, it just helps the flavor and it helps the meat retain it, instead of just kind of like turning to mush in your broth. So that is the first thing I'm going to do, is get some butter in my Dutch oven and get the meat in there and get it browning. So now I'm going to start cutting up all of my vegetables. I have one Vidalia sweet onion. I'm going to be putting some celery sticks in there and a big bag of baby carrots. And then my secret weapon is, I'll show you at the end here as I get all of this into the pot. And it's something else that I pick up from Aldi's, and it is absolutely delicious. And we will get this stew a-going. Now that all the vegetables are in, we're going to put some of this slow cooker sauce, pub style, for pot roast. Oh, it is delicious. I'm going to put 1 quart of beef broth over all of my vegetables and my meat, and that whole package of that sauce. Guys, this is delicious. If you can find that at Aldi's, pick it up. And they also have it in chicken flavor as well. This makes a world of difference. It gives it that like 10-hour cooked all day taste, even though I'm just going to be like, medium high cooking this for about 3 hours for dinner. That sauce makes all of the difference, and it makes such a rich, creamy broth. It thickens it all up. Guys, it's just delicious. So I'm going to get all of that mixed up, get this simmering. I get it on high, get a nice bubble going, and then I turned it down to medium and let it simmer for about 3 hours. And then I'm going to make some crescent rolls and serve this bad boy up for dinner. And was that a good New Year's dinner? All right, now it's time to get the rest of this kitchen cleaned up by getting it swept, mopped. I got to clean over where the garbage can is because it is absolutely disgusting. The wall, the floor, all of it. And yes, I'm going to be throwing these particular rugs away. I got these from, let's see, where did I get these from? I got these from Ollie's, I think, for $3, the black and white one. So they, I had them down for a little over a month. They did their job. I don't mind throwing something away that I paid $3 each for. There's just no saving those. We had such a muddy couple weeks that they're disgusting. And I've tried washing them. It doesn't come out. So I'm throwing them away. I'll get new rugs next year for Christmas. I'll hopefully be in a new home by then, so I might have different decor. And we are going to work on this floor because it is a disaster as well. The stuff that gets underneath the counters, where does all that come from? But anyways, I need to get all this clean and swept up. And like I said, over by my garbage can where the wall is and the floor is disgusting. So let's finish up our kitchen. whether God has blessed you with a mobile home or a mansion, be grateful for whatever He has given you, and I know He will bless you with more. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of you. God bless. Love ya!